You can just link Aurelius onto us and drag him along, I guess.
Yeah, well, okay, so part 2. Raptor, your job is to kind of follow Aurelius as best you can. Whenever Nick gets back, but I'll control him.
All right. I'll go. We'll still go with the I'm in front. Cody's taking up the behind, and Aurelius is in the middle.
Yeah.
My spot and listen check will last for however long Ryan wants it to.
So your spot check, or your listen check, around you as, actually, yeah, would be a perfect time to do the forest night sounds.
Yeah. We should go back to the forest. I'm still on the world map.
You're still on the world map?
Yeah, we're all on the world
Oh,
map.
okay, my bad.
No, you're good, dude. We have not done Roll20 like a full thing ever.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
We don't know anything. Yeah.
So you guys see everything now, right?
Well, give me 1 sec. Yeah. Oh. Yep.
You're on the path. All right.
Let me check.
Oh well, it's foggy as fuck for me. I don't see any of the trees that I saw last time.
You have to scroll down a lot. Whoa.
Yeah, it's big. It big.
Is big.
I'm gonna reconnect.
What do you see from my? Yeah.
Cause I don't see anybody's webcam.
Yeah.
Okay, all the way at the bottom. Woo! It is big.
There we go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I don't see shit around me.
All right.
Literally fucking nothing.
Yeah. Well, you don't see anything?
No, like nothing. Like
Just white.
yeah, just white with trees flashing in and out.
Refresh.
Yeah, maybe that'll fix it.
Roll20, like I read more about it, is pretty jacked. It's like not the best system. It's not very good. Like there's little bugs like that.
Oh, there we go. I can see shit now. I can see.
You good?
Okay, so I see that the path winds up ahead of us, and I see what looks to be just hella trees.
Broadcaster. What the fuck? Roll20.
What?
It's just like your webcams. There we go. Your webcams were popping in and out. All right. So yeah. So your listen check. Apart from the forest sounds of the night and the kind of dense fog and the sheer environment, you don't hear any particular alien sounds. If that makes sense.
All right. I didn't hear anything too suspicious, guys. I think we should probably try to move forward, but keep it quiet.
Is Nick here?
No,
No,
I'm controlling him until he gets back. He's been gone now for like 40 or 20 minutes. So
So do we?
he knew we were gonna start at the 30, so it's a little bit later. But
We'll just move forward.
I'm following you as Aurelius. Raptor.
Oh no, just go
Yep.
back out a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a crossroad.
Rizt.
We got a crossroad. Everyone meet back up with me a bit. So we can either go right or left here, it seems. But we also need to find some place that is decent to settle down. But actually, how far away do you think we are from Oxford Cross right now?
I'd say right now you probably traveled about a mile.
That's probably far enough for us to start trying to find a good camping spot.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to go left or right first? We got a little bit of a crossroad up here.
Can I get a little ahead? Real quick.
Move silent.
I can't see.
Right. Yeah, I hear. Let me.
Yeah, you don't have low light.
Like,
roll up with you.
still
Okay, so let's go up here.
Or
Let's go
this
through the cliff or something. Oh fuck. Okay, so
Rap, go up there.
I'm gonna put knock an arrow on my quiver, my bow. I think. I don't know if I can actually see that from here. So let me.
If I see you pulling out a bow, I'll pull out a bow. I can't see him though. Do you
Jesus,
see
that's
something?
not good.
What are you rolling?
I think-
D24.
I think I see something up on this above us right here, but I don't because it's within my sight vision.
My vision is not very good. I can't see what
I
you're
see what
seeing.
looks to be like a horror scene, but I don't know if we should pull forward
A
anymore.
horror scene?
Yeah, we've got. like a
We
little
want
bit
to
of
keep
blood in
the injured man alive. You know.
Yeah.
You two make a move
I'm
silently
going
check.
to slowly walk
Yeah.
back.
Uh,
I'm saying that to you.
all right, that's my move silent.
Okay.
I'm going slowly.
I'm gonna pull forward a bit and just see if I can't get a better view of what's going on, and then I'll do a spot.
Okay.
I'm gonna move up to right there and.
Man, the party sucks in combat somewhat, but like we fucking the stealthiest like
The
people. on
stealthiest
this.
motherfuckers
Give me a
around.
sec, I keep forgetting
Yeah,
what my spot
holy
is.
shit,
Okay,
we-
so my spot is +4. 30, 20 +4. Don't low roll. Ah, I hate to see it happen.
Spot?
Perhaps not that
Spot, yeah.
Looking around in the very, very dense fog around, you see this kind of cliff top that you've kind of come across. Probably falls down about 10, 15 feet, so it's not a very, very high cliff. And most predominantly, that's catching your attention right now is the blood spatter on the top of this sort
Can I
of
tell from here if
hilly-ish.
it's fresh or dry?
You wouldn't be able to tell from that distance, no.
Alright, how long does my move silently roll affect me for? Like 30 feet, right?
30 feet? I'd say you're
Something
still
like
under.
that.
I say you're still under the move silently.
Alright, I'm gonna creep up, I'll go away, like, to about here. Then I'm gonna do it along this edge. I'm not gonna say anything, I'm gonna creep up a little bit more.
Okay.
And then I guess I'll have to roll another spot.
To move
Alright.
up. I want to stay behind him.
Are you Can I see if the blood is fresh or not?
So coming up, you're on the kind of the outskirts of the major scene. What's happening here? You kind of kneel down, and there's blood close enough to you for you to determine whether it is fresh or old. And by your calculations, this is fairly fresh, probably within the hour
Position would be here.
has been spilled. Aurelius is kind of clutching up against the rock right here with Rizt.
Okay. Yeah, you can probably rest him there for
I'm
a
gonna
second.
stay back here. As like a way to see all of them.
Alright, I'm gonna try and do. Okay, that's my second move silently to try and get back without.
All right. Well, tell me what you're gonna do before you roll the dice.
I'm gonna. That's my move silently. Sorry.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna walk back down to where I last saw my friends.
Okay.
All right. So, hey, huddle up.
I get in close.
All right. So, there's pretty fresh blood up there. Probably within the hour. Lots of it, like whoever got attacked, unless it was a big animal, didn't survive, most likely. So maybe we should push forward just a bit, but we gotta be more careful, just in case whatever did this is still around.
What? Let's see real quick. Before we
All of
go-
a sudden, piercing through the darkness, you hear this slight rush of leaves and brush, probably around like a few hundred feet out, like very far away. However, it does catch your ears and provides just even more evidence for you to be slightly more cautious.
Which
Yeah,
way
let's
did it
just-
come from, Ryan?
You don't know.
It's
So
like we
if
roll
it's
this.
about 100 feet out, I'd say we can pretty confidently. We should probably move into the forest here just a bit.
Do you want
there's
to try
something.
to see what's up the other road first? That's what I was. Just scout ahead, and then we take
Here,
the better of
I'll
the two.
scout ahead and come back. If I shout I've encountered something that I'll need help with.
What's up?
I'll try to keep it quiet, but you'll know if I need you.
Nick, you're carrying Ritz on your back, and they just found blood on this kind of cliffside right here.
Okay.
I'm
I can't even see
We're in the
that.
forest now.
Wait, you can't see the blood?
Okay.
I can't see anything.
What do you mean you can't see
All I see
anything?
is just white. It's
What
just
the-
like a white background with darkness.
Refresh your page.
Refresh. This is the same thing.
Yeah, we went this.
Okay.
Katie, fuck off. You don't eat my food, you son of a bitch.
But it's hungry.
You can fucking eat the food that I'm buying.
Okay. So, what are you guys
I don't
doing?
see anything. I'm scouting ahead a bit.
I'm gonna let Aurelia scout ahead.
Make a move silently check.
Aurelia.
See, but
Sneaky boy. 13. Ooh. Okay.
All right.
I'll scoot. I don't see anything yet, and I don't want to like lose sight of these guys just yet. So I'm gonna move up to just like maybe 2 or 3, 4, 5 feet more.
All right.
See if I. Okay, so from here it looks like another. All right, I'm gonna head back.
All right. As you head back, creeping along, the pathway coming up, Aurelia again peers back into view more clearly, coming back from her small little excursion up the path.
So we've got a second crossroads and another decision to make up here, and we're gonna need Aurelius to see if probably pick Rizt up and start moving again, or should we leave him here? And do you want me to scout ahead again and check one of the sides? We did hear something not too long ago that is a little worrying.
I feel we should move up to the crossroads, and then you check again. We don't want to keep too much distance between us.
Yeah, I tried to keep you guys in line of sight just in case.
I
but...
back up a bit, and I look like I'm looking this direction,
Okay.
and I kind of turn to, like, I have my bow kind of not fully drawn, but just resting, like knocked basically, and then I kind of turn my head right to Aurelius, and I say, "Why don't you and Aurelius start slowly moving up?" And I'll kind of walk backwards while watching our back.
What load are you at, Nick? Because that's gonna determine your minus to move silently.
Yeah. Don't forget to add 90 pounds to your carry weight because you are carrying.
Yeah.
Yes. Character sheet. Alright. So
okay, it's Gretchen.
I'm at 76, so plus 90. Wait. Hang on. I'm not carrying fucking anything aside from that quarterstaff.
Yeah,
So-
that's only like, I think I have it open.
10 pounds.
Wait, yeah.
I'm at a medium load. Like even
Okay,
holding
so
wrap,
we're
I'm at a
we're
medium
fine. We're Gucci. He has no minuses. Medium load is just you move it 20 foot though in combat, so no minus to move silently. I don't think. So.
Well, I'll put the bitch down when we're in combat.
Okay, so I guess Aurelius need to make a move silently because we're gonna be moving up ahead further.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, we all will, but
So you guys good to go? Think you're ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's unfortunate. At least they're on the back.
Okay, so this is my first time doing a roll. How should I do? Is there a way to just make it to
Type
the check?
slash
Or...
roll 1d20 and then whatever.
Or you could just
Or
go to your
five
character
minus.
sheet and do
Yeah.
the fucking actual macro check, which is a lot easier.
Okay, so tell me how to do
just
that,
sends
right?
it to Ryan.
So
Like,
character sheet.
takes longer.
Would it be under skills?
Yeah, skills, and then you'll see like a little D20
Oh,
icon.
Gotcha.
Just hit it.
And you said
I'm gonna
for
go with us.
Move
move
silently. Yeah.
Okay, I see it.
See, it's so much cleaner.
I agree.
I'm gonna drop the listen.
It adds your bonus and everything too.
Sorry, that's a move silently. I need to. Let's just take that D20. So I rolled a 2 plus 4. Yeah, no, that listen check isn't gonna help me out much.
Okay. As you guys are, so where are you going? So move your tokens.
I'm gonna move back up to about where I was, and I need you guys to. Okay, so we're going up to about here.
Okay. Raptor, I think is dead, so I'll go ahead and move him.
Okay, yeah.
I'm here.
Okay.
I was just looking
Okay.
at something else.
All right.
So
so-
we need Alan to
Fucker,
bring up
stop.
the rear.
As you guys are you're creeping up along the way,
God damn, I
Cody
can't see
following
anything
closely
again.
behind.
Refresh. Cody
What
is.
the hell do you want?
Cody's not here.
Cody, are you alive?
No, yeah, I'm sorry. I was making a macro for
Brody.
rolls.
Cody, as everybody's kind of moving along ever so slightly, you guys hear the crack of a stick behind you, and as you turn around, all you can see is Cody's white face.
Be a
We'll
white
probably
ass
have to-
face.
we're gonna have to do another listen, I guess. There. We'll do.
I'm not the best at
At
this.
being quiet.
I'm gonna do a listen too.
Yeah, I've got 15 on mine.
But I'm getting better.
Uh oh.
Ah.
Okay. Someone hit initiative probably. Yeah.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
if you press initiative, it brings up the turn order.
I didn't do that.
No, it was me. I was removing everything, so my bad.
Ryan has to do it.
Yeah. I had an
Listen
initiative
check.
button.
Listen check 3. Aurelia, is that
Yeah,
is
I
that
can hear
15
my
years?
Footsteps.
Yeah, the 15's mine,
All
and that's 16 on the loud boy.
Can I try and listen as unconscious?
right.
Take a minus
Yeah,
10
you
to
can-
my
I have
listen check.
great hearing though. Yeah.
Take a minus 10. Minus 20.
Yeah.
So as you guys are trying to move silently, Cody doing the best he can.
He's
You
trying.
stop,
He's
and for ever but a second, you stop and listen throughout the woods, and
You're Gucci.
you could almost hear the blood flow through your veins as you hear from Raptor.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna and drop him.
Man, he just screeched for no reason. Man, can we put him down?
Ow.
Get the shit out.
Ow.
Is he alive
Oh.
again, or is he just?
He's good.
he just
Raptor, you're at 1 hit point.
You're at 1 HP.
You're at 1 HP. I fucked
Okay,
up.
so-
That was the moment.
You had
Stay
one
fucking-
job.
Stay quiet, Rap. Stay quiet. Stay quiet, Rizt. We need to stay quiet. Can someone cover his mouth?
I got it. I'm gonna cover
I love this party.
So
I'm gonna
let's
harder.
pull off to the side right here and give Rizt a rundown of what happened.
Hate that man's.
Ow.
Hey,
Wait, what
I-
happened? Where the
pull
fuck
Rizt over.
are we?
Hang on, you're not gonna question why a strange man is standing over you holding your mouth shut?
Who the fuck are you?
Your mouth shut.
What the fuck?
And off in the distance, you hear a of a raven's
if
wings.
You open your mouth one more time, Rizt. If you're not
What?
quiet, I'm going to put an arrow in you. Okay?
Shut. Everyone, quiet the fuck down.
I haven't said
Can I make a move silently roll? Because they're all telling me to shut the fuck up.
Oh no! Oh no! Rap, don't fuck this up, man.
You're not moving. I'm holding you on the ground.
He's
Yeah,
also
but you-
a loud boy.
Wait, since when are you pinning me to the ground?
Well, he was
I've
dragging
got-
you pretty much.
Yeah.
You dropped me.
I dropped you, and then you started coughing, so I put my fucking hand over your goddamn mouth. I'm
We
holding
both
your head to
did,
the ground at the
yeah.
moment, technically.
We can't keep this man quiet. He's gonna get us killed.
Yeah, so I would say making a move silently check would not be very appropriate. It would
Can
not
I
make
make
sense.
it a check?
An escape check? Yes, you can with a minus 10.
You are
And
currently
now I'll-
helpless.
My burden too.
I'm not pinned. He's holding my mouth.
You're being grappled by two people because you were.
Raptor, you are hurt and at 1 HP. You can try to make one in nat 20.
Yeah, if you're nat 20, you'll be fine. But you'll be opposing two of their grapples, I believe.
No.
This
Is that
is
not
the
how it
best.
works? Oh my god! He gets out! The
Fuck.
bad lad!
Wait, hold on. What was that? I don't even see what the roll was. Was it a nat 20? Oh.
It's a
Escape
21.
artist.
Oh, wait, yeah, he's
Yeah.
minus 10. Sorry. Not plus 5, so he would have gotten an 11.
Yeah.
You hate to see it.
Y'all still have to roll to try to hold me.
No,
That's-
no, they hold you down.
Uh,
So what's the current course of action here?
okay,
What's
so basically, I'm gonna give Rizt a rundown.
I'm just gonna keep
So
wiggling until they let me go.
I ain't letting you go till I know you're gonna be quiet.
So what had happened is it looked like you got stabbed. We had some issues with a couple of barbarians that were being controlled, and we escaped Oxford Cross, which was under attack by some sort of mind flayer. I don't know
I'm
exactly what it
vigorously
does.
pointing at the spot where I've been stabbed in the shoulder.
Yeah, no, I patched you up pretty good. You were all right, but we gotta find some real healing for you, or you're gonna be in trouble again. So we're trying to move around as quietly as we can. Take your hand off his mouth for a second, and if he shouts, I'll just kill him.
Okay. I'll lift my hand up slowly.
You
I have
guys
an
know
arrow
I
now.
can be quiet, right?
You haven't so far.
Can you?
You didn't tell me we were hiding in the middle of a forest.
Raptor, just so you know, you have no idea who this big, huge human is, or who
Yeah.
this
I
person
already
is who
said
is
that.
telling you what to do.
I already said that.
Your mouth was covered. You didn't say anything.
Yeah, we were. So,
Who the fuck? Where's the real? Where's the Elowen?
She's right over there.
She's right behind you, dude. But so we met her. She was helping fight off some dudes that like.
Elowen. Elowen.
Yeah.
We're trying to explain something to you. Can you just
Who the
fucking
fuck
listen?
are these two?
They are not air. They're speaking. They're speaking common. You speak
Who
common.
the fuck are they?
Just listen to them.
I'm going to walk away.
Yeah, walk backwards. Just get next to me, dude.
It's
Yeah.
really good that he was the one that got knocked unconscious in the
I
battle.
mean, it's looking like it. But so,
Who the fuck are they?
what are
you
you
can
using?
That's
stand,
not
right?
important right now.
Yeah,
Can
I
you
can
stand?
stand up. But who are they?
It's
They're
not
friends.
important right now.
Yeah, we helped out. Yeah, this lady here. We got her out of a tough situation.
Oh, they
Uh,
helped them?
Yeah, they're genuine.
Oh,
Now
cool.
shut the fuck up, dummy.
Now, okay, so what do you do? Because I've already seen Marcus a bit. He looks like he could beat the shit out of someone. And Elowen's killed like 3 people in front of me
Just
already.
call me Marcus.
Oh, sorry, Marcus. It really is.
I was like, I was just gonna let it slide.
Yeah.
I was like, who the fuck's that? I knew.
Slip of the
Son,
tongue.
that's my move, son.
Marcus Indians over here.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Anyway,
So I
fuck.
can get up quietly without fucking shit up.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, so like, are you good at what are you good
Did
at
you
stealth?
check
We're trying to
both
be
times?
pretty stealthy right now.
Yeah, I can dance.
I don't
What?
care about that. Don't. We just need to be quiet, and we're trying to. We've got 2 paths to take here. We're glad you woke up
Hey,
because
Ryan,
that
How did
means
it
Aurelius can
look?
just be ready for combat.
How did it look when I got up? How agile was I?
I don't know, man. You're about as graceful as a bag of water right now. So
Yeah, when you get up from being unconscious, you're crippled or dazed or some shit.
Do you want us to say that you did the salsa on your way up? Like, what do you expect?
No, I rolled a 20 for my move silently. That's
you rolled a
what I did.
15 plus 5. You're fine. You're moving silently.
Okay, so we're gonna have. I was leading the way just because I have pretty good vision. You look like you got it too. We're gonna have. Can you be in the back and bring up the back so that we have good vision on each side?
I want my stick back.
What stick?
I point to the stick that Aurelius is holding.
That?
Right now, you're not useful in combat, so I'm gonna hang on to it for a minute.
I said I didn't mean now. I meant later. You can obviously use it better than me right now.
Oh, wait, he had you. Why did he have yours? Oh,
We looted it off that guy, remember?
yeah, we get. Okay, yeah. No, I was talking to Rab. Like I was thinking, I didn't understand that it was his stick.
Yeah.
Like I had already forgotten that. It was that.
Yeah. I had
No,
just
we
I
got
just
that
thought it
off-
was Aurelius's.
we got that off of the barbarian that beat you. So I assume he took it from you.
Yes.
Okay.
probably.
Well, we'll get that all figured out here. Can I give him the makeshift weapon I picked up earlier?
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Did
it's not
you?
the best.
Is it?
I didn't add it to my inventory, but you said they were.
He
1d4,
did say
and I
he was
looted
gonna
one
pick
off
it
the
up.
Barbarian.
I do remember.
Just in case we got into close quarters, I wanted to have a weapon.
Okay.
Do you remember?
All right.
I'm gonna. You hold on to this. At least you're better than useless in a fight right now. But
I
you
can
bring it up
use
to
a
the back.
spear, I think.
It's a makeshift weapon. It's 1d4, chief. But
They're not the best.
if you bring up the back, we'll have good sight lines each way, and should be able to make it through this pretty easily. And
Goddamn.
we'll have Aurelius and Elowen in the middle, just ready.
Every time I switch,
Oh
fucking
yeah, Elowen can
tabs-
cover. Elowen can cover range with you, and I'll cover Marcus. If Marcus will lead.
Where are you getting Marcus?
Yeah, dude.
I don't know. I keep thinking because like you got this like Roman look. I keep thinking Marcus or something.
What the fuck?
I
It
don't
literally
know.
says his name.
I am so bad at this, dude.
Should I
really
rename
is.
myself to Marcus?
You literally made up a name and then called it fact.
I don't know how I got
I would love calling him Marcus.
it just fits, man.
Get over here, Marcus.
Aurelius. I'll cover Aurelius and Ellen can cover Riz, and we'll be pretty.
All right. What the fuck are you guys doing? You've been sitting here for a half hour.
We gotta get going.
Alright, where are our positions? Get in positions.
Yeah, I'm getting that. I'm gonna be like this, and I feel like if we have Riz and Ellen about the same pace, but
1 second, boys. I'll be right back.
bringing up the back so that we can see behind us fairly well. And
Alright.
Honestly, I should be like going through trees. I shouldn't be with you guys. I should be off
Yeah,
inside.
but we don't know what's out
But
there.
you can't.
and
You
have
also
worse
can't
vision.
see shit.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
we're not. We can't light a torch. We can't. With the, it'll be.
I'm
visible
like
for
the
miles.
rogue of the party, so I was just saying, like.
Yeah. I mean,
No,
like,
if you
but
could
no.
see, then yes, I would agree. But
Yeah, we
Once
just,
I'm
I
in
think right
spider
now-
form, I could see better than anyone in this party, but no, I
Okay,
don't
so-
know yet.
We've got another
Dark
twist to
vision.
make, and Rep's not back, but
I'll control his character. It's all good.
We're gonna go left. Do we need to roll silent and move silently again since we did take a minute there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, we'll do. 16. I'll take it. So I'm gonna move up to right here and do a spot check. Okay, that's not good. Just right in front of me.
whop,
Okay, well,
that was better.
Elowen is a loud boy again.
Yep. You guys are making no
Wait, that's not my move silently. I'm even worse than that. That did not do the macro. Or no, it did. It did. 5. Holy fuck,
Fuck,
you're
yeah.
9. God, we suck. Damn.
Yeah.
That was a spot check. The d20 plus 4 is a spot check. The 11 plus 3 is the move silently. Because I got up here and I saw more blood. and I
11
was
plus
like,
2
oh,
plus 3 is the move silently.
Yeah, because to make the macro, it's my dex mod plus my move silently ranks. The macros are weird.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you guys are making no fucking
Pretty much no progress of being silent, it sounds like.
Yeah, you're still stepping on twigs and not necessarily watching your step as clearly as you probably would like or should be. So,
Okay, well.
off in the distance, of a raven's wings
don't-
again from a tree as you've startled him.
Hmm. I think we honestly might just be best off pulling up on this cliff and trying to see if something passes us by. I've got a bedroll. Because
Maybe
it,
we should stop moving in the trails.
yeah, it might be better to move off to the side from here on out. It'll be harder though. We'll, there'll be
Well,
more
if we
sticks
move
and
off
stuff
to the
step
side,
on.
yeah, there'll be more stuff for us to make noise on.
I mean, we'll be at a bit of a disadvantage to keep quiet, but we haven't been doing the best so
cliffs
far.
are actually probably best.
So I think I'm gonna move up to right here, and
I should No. Rap is the front line. Is the
So
vision
we're-
the only reason we're keeping you up front?
yeah, because I can just spot things farther away, and the reason that's the reason Rap's supposed to be in the back line, but he's too low health really to keep him in the back line.
Oh, yeah,
Probably.
that's true.
He's fucked up too, so his vision probably is blurry.
I need.
We
to
could
stay
keep
hidden.
going straight, or we could cut up this hill right here, and just kind of.
Cutting up the hill would lead us closer to where you saw.
Yeah, it's all the blood there, but looked like it was about an hour off. So, and if whatever did that is still around, it's probably what's been scaring the things off that we've been hearing.
So which way do you think?
I'd say it depends on what we're dealing with, honestly. It could just be something that we don't have any chance against if we run into it, or it could just be like a dog.
It's our friendly neighborhood Tarask.
I think we should probably just keep moving forward because I want to put a bit more distance between us and Oxford Cross.
Sorry guys, the weather alarm went off.
But we can move more forward this way. This way looks a little bit more off the beaten path.
So what, this way?
We might be going up here, yeah.
This
But
looks
now
on
this
the
is-
beaten path, though.
This is another path, but we have a proper path to the right.
There's the way the blood trails.
This is the
I
way the
don't-
blood trails, and I don't
I
like
don't
that.
see any
but
blood, by the way, Ryan.
Refresh.
You probably need to refresh, yeah.
Refreshed. I've never seen any blood this entire time.
It's the red stuff on the ground.
I see blood and I just refreshed, Rap.
So I mean, we could try to push forward as far as we can and just see if we can't catch something, but we don't have any fight.
You see that too, right?
Yeah, I think. Know about Raptor?
Yeah.
Yeah, you look so confused, dude. Like, it's on the map layer. Like, if you're not seeing the blood, then you're not seeing the rest of the map.
I see it now. It wasn't even there before. I fucking swear.
Which way? Do you guys want to go? Do you guys just want to
I'm here, Ryan.
rush through this?
Alright.
Keep going.
Don't
Might
touch
as
me.
Not really, honestly, blood, but okay.
We could go back as well, but we.
Make your
everything
decision.
that's Gone has led to blood so far.
We could go
Not
with the
going
majority
towards
vote, but I don't think we should go towards the blood.
So
I
I'm
think we
thinking.
should go tangential. I suggest this way.
You guys haven't taken into the fact that you don't know the direction that the blood is going.
Yeah, it could be going back the way
That's
we're
fair. It could be
coming from.
going towards the Oxford Cross. But why would it be?
Who knows?
That'd be a survival check.
Alright,
Say which way it's
screw
splattered.
it, screw it. Go ahead, go up.
Alright, let's keep going. I'm gonna move up in like 15-foot increments.
Oh, we got a flash flood warning.
Yes, we did. Alright, I mean, it looks clear up here.
You guys move ahead, Aurelius, Rizt.
Oh, Ryan, you never told me what I actually
So
still
I can
had. Do
move
I have
up.
my dagger?
Oh yeah, we should probably get that settled. See what the boy actually still is owning. Plus his
Right.
makeshift weapon.
Raptor. So, as you check over your belongings, you were
Daggers.
missing
20s
2 daggers, your cloak, boots, and then your
all of his money.
He managed to do
Pick up his
that
money.
in 2 turns?
yeah, just those 2 daggers, cloak, boots, and your money, and then of course you got your staff back, your
I'm gonna.
quarterstaff.
Shoes off
Yeah, dude.
I'm
that I
gonna.
was wearing.
Yes.
I
Dude,
don't have shoes on.
Like spare pair at home.
I'm gonna do a move silently, and then I'm just gonna go as far forward as I can get.
No, there's no way. You took my shoes off my feet.
I don't have shoes.
I'm gonna move forward 30 feet with that move
Ryan.
silently. Is that all right, Ryan?
It is,
He did not.
I mean, I'll give it to Rap. It is kind of odd that the man just took his shoes in the middle of combat, but if
he put them on himself.
Did you think
He was that desperate that in the middle of combat he ripped off Rap's shoes and put them on.
Did you think I wasn't wearing them, Ryan?
So I'm gonna do a
Why
spot
am
check
I
from
all the way
here.
up here? What the fuck?
You shouldn't be. Okay.
Ryan,
Do I see anything with that spot check?
You got an 18 plus 22. You notice off in the distance, slightly to your left, what looks to be a figure.
Go up there.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Go up there, Rizt.
I'm gonna.
No!
Aurelius, are you properly behind me? Or are
Okay,
you just
then
like
you
moving
die.
around?
I
I
am
was
probably.
watching over you. You're at
Okay.
one.
Guys,
Oh wait, let me.
I snapped twice quietly, and I tried to get them close to me. Come over here.
Yeah.
You don't snap quietly. You snap.
Okay, whatever.
You should
Hey,
have moved silently.
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna go up ahead. I see something in the distance. Big. And- Yeah,
Okay.
You should have clapped. Just
Alright,
yeah, guys, group up on me.
I am. I'm here.
Okay,
Here, dog.
no.
Right.
I'm
I'm
gonna
right.
go
I'm
ahead
in
and
you.
stop.
stop touching me, Ryan.
you're not following the party.
If
I
I can
am. I was right there.
It was a huddle.
figure out what this figure is, and if I think it's dangerous,
Do you
what
see
want
it?
me to do?
No.
No, I don't see it on the map. We're like on the edge of the map here.
Yeah,
We can't see a creature.
No,
No, we can't see that.
you can't see that?
no, that's not
No.
our field of view.
What the
None of
fuck?
us.
When the DM
It's right there.
spoils it.
No, you can see it. I'm so like I'm looking exactly how you guys are looking.
Trust
I
me,
can't
sir.
see
We
it.
can
I
see
could just
jack
barely
shit.
see it. Okay, so I'm gonna.
Yeah,
creep over
you
to
could have
the-
just barely seen it. You needed
All right,
No, we could
I'm
not
gonna.
see it before.
like you were in the line of sight. I'm not sure if it's like bugged out on yours, but I was looking at it, how you would look because I hit Control L and I can see exactly what you see.
I'm gonna.
It
I'm
must
gonna
be
roll a
bugged out
field
'cause I
check
couldn't.
to check like how dead this guy is.
So as you come up upon this figure, armor, he's armored. He's got everything. He's got a fucking he's got a bow clutched to him. How dead he is? He's fucking dead. I mean,
This-
multiple wounds,
I
throat
should've
cut.
said how dead. I should have checked. I should have said the extent of his injuries. Like,
Oh, like multiple stab wounds, throat cut,
oh,
bloody.
okay,
He's
so
dead.
pretty vicious.
Ugh.
Is his stuff in good shape?
No.
No, no.
No.
Okay, well, does he have a weapon that we could give to Rizt?
Yeah. Well, does he have like a sword or
Let me
something?
search him actually.
Search him. Yeah.
Yeah.
You fuckers should
Okay.
have
Well, I rolled a 7,
picked my shit
and
up.
that sucks.
I'm
So you hate to see it happen.
I'm gonna look over his things. Let me roll a sriracha
A sriracha sauce.
a sriracha
I
check.
just bought a sriracha shirt like 2 days ago.
Oh,
Uh,
A
what's
shirt
this?
that
Is
has
that like a
tongue
pool of
about
water?
Fuck. I see less than you do.
Yeah.
I don't even. This
You
is
don't
a-
find much on him. You don't find much on him besides maybe like a couple arrows that you can probably nick from him.
Like he doesn't
Yeah,
have
I'll
like a
take
sword
them.
or anything.
3
that we
arrows.
can-
No, not that you find.
Take the arrow. Alright.
Ooh, was that a
Okay, so-
nat? That's a nat 1 wrap. Oof.
Rap finds.
I did not find anything.
Rap loses
Why-
another
I can't-
item.
I can't see Raps rolls for some reason.
I think.
Those are going to Ryan.
Yeah, that whispers to
Alright,
me.
let's pull back out. This is pretty brutal. I'm starting to think that whatever did this has been human. So that's a little bit scarier. And then maybe not human, but humanoid. At least intelligent enough to wield a weapon.
Did I fuck up for telling us to go to the forest?
We might
Probably.
we might pull forward here.
Should I pose and ask you?
Alright, so
You were literally asking everyone.
I'm
Yeah, I
gonna move
was.
up to right here.
My character's
Alright, I could see the original path again. It looks like it led out of the forest, or led to the next part, maybe. If you guys want to cut across and maybe check the other side, we could. Or we
We
could
can
just
either
keep
go
taking
straight
the path.
ahead or turn right.
Or we're not turning right, that's...
Well, turning right is this way.
Oh, you mean going over here? Yeah, that's kind of
We
something
can either
I
go
thought.
this way. Ryan, do you have me set to normal people vision again?
No. Wait. No.
Do we
Oh.
just get out of the forest if we go this way?
Well,
That's
I mean...
what I was saying.
I
Either
think
we
we
can
could-
go this way or go this way. Those
Well,
are
what
our
do we
options.
see? What do we see in front of us in the forest ahead?
A
Is it
path.
more forest, a path, yeah.
You see a path.
So, Do you guys just want to follow the path? It seems pretty much like.
Couldn't
going
you
back
add
into
more to
Forest
the
Line.
map layer, Ryan? Or do you have to make a new layer?
Wait, what?
That's a bad option. But checking over to
Could
the
you
right.
add
might
a
also
new
not
map,
work
like
out.
over here? Like,
No, I can't do that.
that sucks.
I can't just like snap my fingers and a new like more map appear. I have to work on that.
So,
No, I'm
do you
just
guys,
saying, could you?
No.
which one do you want to do? Do you want to explore more of this or head out? Keep
Well-
going further into the forest.
This is closer to the dead guy over here. So I think this way, away from the dead thing, is a good idea.
Okay. Any second opinions?
Maybe up.
I don't
yeah.
see how that makes any sense though. The whatever killed it could have literally went any direction just because it's closer. Like,
yeah.
why would it stay closer to the body? Why would it not go away from it? That doesn't.
Well,
It goes both ways.
So,
okay, do you have any other reasoning that we shouldn't?
Might
being-
be protecting itself.
you
Not
hate to see it
by
happen.
whatever it is.
So what are you guys gonna do?
Humans. So.
I'd say maybe we go forward. I think that's the only way we're gonna get farther away from Oxford Cross, and if we get far enough away, maybe we can make camp for the night,
I agree.
get some rest in.
Is everybody in agreement?
Yes.
Sure.
If we, forward. If we don't, I would stay here. Just like up, still forward, but
Okay. So as you
farther away.
make your way more down the path, the fog lightens up just a tad bit. How long do you walk? You walk until dawn?
I'd say at first light we'd probably make camp.
Open terrain.
Yeah, like once we know we've gotten. through
No.
the
So I'm gonna move you guys up a little bit. So like this is you see the path. So you guys are going down the path.
Yeah.
So making your way down the path, like I said, the fog kind of lightens up as you get further and further away from Oxford Cross. At first light, as the sun is cresting upon the horizon, you decide to make camp, kind of off the beaten trail. I would assume, hidden yourselves throughout the forest. As you make camp, you try your best to fall asleep that night. Actually, who has a tent?
No,
Oh.
none of us have tents. At least I don't think so. I've got a bedroll.
I'm pretty sure,
Federal.
I do as well.
Raptor, I thought you bought a tent. I thought you got a tent from the encampment, yeah.
I thought he did
Yeah,
it.
Cody got one. Cody got one in his pack that he picked up.
Oh, okay. I just didn't. I have it wrote down.
I thought I remembered
No,
Ryan
no, no.
saying that the dude stole your tent.
No, he didn't steal a tent. Cody, if it's not written in your inventory, then there's no tent. Nobody has a tent in their fucking thing. You guys just pull out
Nah.
bedrolls and sleep on the ground.
I hope it
Yeah.
doesn't fucking rain. Well, then again, me and Raptors have to meditate, so if someone doesn't have a bedroll, I can give them mine.
I don't have a bedroll. I've got literally
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can take my bedroll. Does anyone else have food?
I have rations.
Rap, do you have any food?
I think Raptor has fruit, etc.
Okay.
Raptor, are you there?
No, he looks like he's lagging out. I'm gonna
Someone
share
got
some of my
food.
fruit with Aurelius, just so he doesn't, go hungry.
Thanks,
Alright.
dog.
And we
That's
have
fine.
enough strength for tomorrow.
That's fine.
So
Pull
I
out
give him one of my rations.
your bedrolls, share your rations, and try your best to
Fucking hell.
close your eyes. What's up?
Lightning was loud as hell.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw it off in the distance.
Yeah, so, a little while goes by as you slowly drift off in your sleep, and eventually, you wake up. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Is the fog gone?
The fog is gone. You've managed to,
Might want to change it quick. Yeah, the setting.
I did. I'm working on it. You guys are just waking up. I'm gonna give you guys this little bit of time to kind of discuss everything that happened and what your current plan is. Maybe you've changed your minds or anything. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. It's gonna take me just a few seconds. So just kind of go over that, and then if you're still settling on doing this certain thing, whatever you want to do, then cool, we'll do it. But
Sorry, boys, my internet died for a minute.
I will be back in like 30 seconds.
Alright, so we're probably like a mile and a half outside of Oxford Cross. It might not be worth it to go back.
where-
We could
what's
get
happening?
stuff there,
What
but
did I
Rizt
miss?
is...
All that.
We made camp Rizt, where we just woke up, everything's fine. The fog is gone.
And he's
Okay.
getting better.
Yeah,
where-
Rizt probably got a little bit better.
We probably should be done with this.
After a long rest, I think you heal your level worth of HP.
Yeah. So
HP.
8 hours. You heal 1. Good job. Probably a 1.
Ryan,
Or
did I heal it all?
Did you heal?
Yeah,
Was it
overnight. You should get like 1 point if
I
you
think you
got
heal
8
your level
hours.
worth of HP. Something.
Roll your hit die.
Did we get 8 hours?
No, you did not get 8 hours. Roll your hit die,
Okay.
Rap.
Hey! Full health.
Nice.
Alright. So there's a lot of things we could do. If we do decide to go back to Oxford Cross, which I don't think is the best idea anymore.
I'll take you to the big map.
Yeah. We're probably
So-
around here. Or here.
About here.
There? Okay. That's pretty much where I thought we'd be.
My best suggestion would be that we approach the river and follow the river.
Yeah, we can follow the river to Claw, it seems. And we might be able to get some...
We can actually make something to go down the river.
There's
Maybe.
nothing this way. The only thing this way is this city.
Like
Yeah.
I'm saying, like a canoe or something.
But that's
I don't
not.
know.
I'm assuming that the water flows down this way.
No, either way, there's a gulf and there's also something else that leads into it. It could be. But either way, well, by the time we get to the river, we'll be so close to Claw that making enough time to make 2 canoes that would fit all of us would probably just take the same amount of time to get to Claw.
Raptor,
No, I don't
Raptor,
have
not a
that.
lot of rivers on Earth flow up. I think the Nile is like one of them.
No, it goes this way. Down.
Oh,
Not
Yeah.
towards Claw.
I thought that's what you were saying.
No, it goes
Some
this way.
some are still as well. So I was saying like use
If it's still, it's not a river.
Yeah, I was gonna say rivers move. If it's still, it's something else.
There,
Yeah.
that isn't a thing. That's
I
just
think I'm
stagnant
better-
water.
I'm bad at
I'll
geography.
hope to
guys.
find a healer. Maybe we can get.
Nigga, you talking about a lake?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
just
I
a
am.
big lake.
Anyway,
Talk about a skinny lake.
A skinny,
damn, like
10 mile long lake that covers a
Alright.
large percentage of
We
the
need
earth.
to get to Claw. It's the closest city, and we're gonna
We do,
run out
yeah.
of
yeah,
provisions
like a
before
Claw
we get there.
MVP.
Unless we can find some fruit and stuff.
So we'd be traveling to Claw, I guess. Claw.
Yeah, I don't know. Coming into the forest may have been a bad call. After all,
It was the best call.
it
we
was the
had.
best call we had. Yeah, it's just in the
Still
end.
doesn't mean it was good. Just
I don't
because
know,
it's
if
the
we could
only
travel
option.
that much distance again in a day, and then again in another day, we should make it. to
Yeah,
Claw.
but it's.
I
it's
thought
not
the
about
plan
being
was to.
good or not. It's saying like, hey, there's no other plan, Raptor.
I
What do
thought.
you do?
Hang on, I thought the plan was to go into the woods for a little bit and then go back to Oakford Cross.
Yeah, but we ended
Check
up
out what was
getting
going
way far, and I didn't think we'd get.
We
like
got
this
farther in than we needed to because we were running from whatever was in there.
Mm.
So now, because we went that far, we're already.
Yeah.
It's not worth it to go back anymore.
Yeah.
And
it's
even
not-
if we did get back in, we have no idea what's even still left in Oxford Cross. They could have raised it, as far as we know, or just demolished stuff, destroyed anything. I don't know what a mind flayer does, but it certainly didn't make everyone healthy again. And
Yeah.
I don't want to encounter it. But we should probably bring news of this to Claw when we do arrive, and see if we can't find passage to the different city.
Getting healed. Well, I'm fine now. I
Yeah.
I woke up and I'm feeling incredible.
Divine protection got you. The roll gods have.
Oh, Raptor, don't forget to sync up with Spotify.
Yeah, it's because my internet died.
So, the current course of action is to travel to Claw.
Looks like we're gonna have to walk it, yeah.
Okay. Still cutting through the woods?
Yep, cut
Yep.
through the woods.
Okay.
Can we just be on the lookout for any game to hunt? Just in case we run out of rations. 'Cause
Sure.
Me and Elowen
I
seem
had
decent
7
with that bow.
days. I don't know how many.
I still have 7. Yeah, I have 7 days worth of food.
So you have about 6 days right now, Cody.
Me too.
Yeah.
So, and then again, that's just you though. That's not.
Yeah, I'm saying like if we all came together and we shared it throughout, because you said it was only 4 days originally. We were already in this bit, so we could just have enough throughout.
Well,
but,
I've only got
if
enough
we-
fruit for because Aurelius doesn't have any food.
Well, that's still fine. Well, I mean,
Well-
that's just. We just have to split meals then. That's okay.
Yeah, we could. If we don't
That's what
travel
I'm
too
talking-
hard,
saying
I
we
think
should
we
do.
could probably. What, like we're a mile and a half in. It's probably about 3 miles left to claw.
Yeah.
It's
We'll probably
assuming you
cover that
don't,
in a
like-
day if we hard.
This is. You were about a mile in when you came across that thing. Remember, you walked till dawn.
Oh, okay. I didn't know how
We're
far.
much
in the
more
night
than a
it was.
mile in now.
Okay, yeah. Then a hard march, even then, is only probably gonna put us to like fucking where the river bends. So
We,
now it just
again,
makes us
we
fatigue
have
the
a
next
couple
day.
bows. We could probably, if we absolutely had to, like, there's small animals in the forest.
Yeah,
we
we'll
can-
be able to get game.
Yeah.
I think we'll be all right. It's just water.
I think a day's hard march. Yeah, it would probably take us to the river bend.
If we get to the river bend, we might be able to get enough water. But then hopefully
And I'm
it's
assuming
pure.
it's probably a freshwater lake because
Mm,
that would make sense.
it looks like it flows from the Gulf of Barrow, so it's probably
No, it flows down. It flows to. Oh yeah, from the
from
Gulf of Bureau.
We might find a water source besides this that's not listed, but we'll definitely need to be on the lookout because I've only got 3 flasks on me of water, which I assume I probably used one of with my meal.
Yeah. Okay. So, making your way through the forest again at the fucking not even the crack of dawn, actually, more like sort of mid-afternoon.
Yeah.
Packing up all your things, aka your bedrolls, and
That's about it.
yeah, that's about it at this point. Raptor still has no shoes. Fucking
Fucking choose.
fucking Raptor. You guys spend the latter half of the afternoon walking, eating your provisions. Nightfall comes after what seemed like an incredibly long day. Set up camp. Do you guys choose to build a campfire?
It depends. Have we seen anything recently? Have there been any tracks? We heard anything
No.
on our way?
Nope.
Therefore, I think a campfire would we didn't find any game then either. Well, if we build a campfire, all it's gonna do is send a signal that we're here.
Actually,
Anyone or
it'll keep
anything?
away predators.
Not human ones. Campfire. What is? Is it a clear sky? Is it what do we got tonight?
Tonight, partly cloudy,
Yeah,
So
no,
with
fire.
a chance of rain, a high of 75 degrees.
Thank you, Mr. Weatherman DM.
So we can kind of see, Alec.
you would be able to see that fire for miles.
Yeah.
There's no way we could get away with that if there's anything dangerous in the area. I don't know. I'll split my last fruit portion with Aurelius, I guess.
Thanks, man.
And
I got a rash.
I would give you guys like a few more things of fruit. I mean, you can probably pick along various different berries and
Alright,
shit,
yeah,
so-
I have a fairly decent survival, so it's not like I'm gonna get a poisonous berry and just nom on it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we're on fruit, but we're not starving.
Right.
It's just water. Does anyone else have water skins?
I have a water skin.
All right.
Both
so
me and Cody have a water skin.
Would I,
Aurelius
Ryan,
again
would I have
has-
any other basic gear? Or am I literally just wearing my clothes? And...
You're pretty much wearing your clothes, dude.
Okay.
I'm
Just checking.
gonna give
Yeah.
Aurelius one of the rest of my water then, because
I'll
I think I'll
drink
be
some
all right.
sparingly, but I.
But he has. I didn't even think about him last night. He's probably like dying.
Well, I'm assuming you guys would give him some of your shit. So.
Yeah, we got fruits and stuff too, so it's not like we're gonna be super dehydrated. But
It's true. If I had been just eating fruit, basically, I'm probably at least a little hydrated from that.
I don't know. But I guess this is the only way that we're gonna get anywhere is hope that Claw hasn't been taken out like Oxford Cross, because if so, we're gonna be in some deep doo-doo.
Deep booty.
That's some doo-doo. That's some
Well,
super
we could probably loot Claw though, even though it is a poor city. It'll have something to eat at least.
Yeah.
That might get us to the next town.
So,
So let's keep on hard march, I guess.
so as you keep on hard marching, I mean, again, you take some time out of your night to at least get some rest to recuperate from each day that follows.
How far did we get, Ryan? You didn't actually move the marker.
It's probably gonna take us another day.
You didn't move it. That's how far we were. Yeah. There.
Yeah,
Right there.
Yeah,
Okay, it's barely. It's like a day. It's been a day essentially.
and we're not at 100% efficiency right now.
Yeah.
We're on low energy mode, trying not to die of starvation and dehydration.
What do you
So-
mean? I have enough food. Well, I don't have water.
So the
Yeah.
next day, finally comes. And like I said, no. What seems like forever. Again, days are long. It's just a hard march. Hunting game along the way. Anything that you see, squirrels, weasels, whatever they got in the forest, whatever they got, you will eat. Who's the primary hunters? Just so I'm aware.
It's got to be me and Elowen. We're the only ones that are proficient with bows, I'd say. And I'm fucking.
Well,
I'm a good
Aurelius
guy.
is actually really good at hunting. I'd say he was be probably on par, if not better than you guys, because considering he's in a barbarian tribe.
Proficient? Is he proficient with anything though?
I'm
Would he be
proficient
able to
with.
shoot a bow?
Yeah, I'd be able to shoot a bow.
Oh, I thought a bow was martial.
It is. I'm proficient in martial.
Oh, I'm thinking. I still thought he was the psycho for some reason. I was like, he's not proficient with anything. What? No, yeah.
Oh no, the
shit.
monster hunter is proficient in. I think they were just proficient in any weapon they made.
Ah, okay. So you might not be proficient with a longbow, but I mean,
If it's a martial weapon, I'm proficient with it.
okay, then yeah, we can.
Okay, then we're all
We didn't
set.
have it.
I was just curious on who the hunters was. But
Can
So-
I have my stick back?
As soon as I have another weapon.
I'm giving you a bow.
No, we don't have an extra bow,
Yeah.
and I don't
Bows
have
don't
the
grow on
extra
trees,
extra
Rap.
bow. I could
Where's
make
the
one.
round?
Hey,
Make
Rap,
one.
remember when they were offering us weapons at Oakheart's military, and you're like, no thanks, I don't need
I
those
have
extra
this.
weapons.
I have this here stick.
Actually,
I'm just
I
gonna
took two
fucking
daggers.
point that out there, boys. That I've been taking notes.
Actually,
Rap.
I took 2 daggers. They were stolen.
Why'd you let them get stolen?
And you could add more
Yeah,
weapons.
stuff.
No.
Okay, so yeah. I
Anyways,
guess it's just
so the next day comes. Nick, you go out for your everyday hunt that you've been doing right about around, I would say probably 10 a.m. ish is when you normally go out. You're going out to hunt whatever it is that you can find, squirrels, whatever. And as you're kind of walking through the woods, not venturing too far away from the party, a slight rain begins to fall on the trees of the forest. And you notice, I'd say probably about 30 minutes later, as you're kind of
I'm gonna collect
circumnavigating. You're gonna what?
Collect some of the rain.
Okay.
Fill up my water skin.
All right. That's actually a pretty good idea.
Fill up your water skins.
okay, but where are we collecting?
Nick,
it?
you
What are
see a
You're collecting
a path
in your
that
water.
just seems to kind of come out of nowhere. However, upon looking at it even further, it seems like there used to be a path kind of at the mouth of where the actual path starts, but it's just been covered up by brush and looks like it hasn't been touched in a very, very long time.
Okay. I'm gonna investigate a little bit.
Okay. Since you're out here on your own, let me kind of drag just you into this.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you follow the path?
For a little bit, I kind of want to take a look around, see if I can see any tracks, anything that kind of stands out.
Okay. As you kind of make your way around the path, being cautious, you eventually see a mound, and I'll just let you take a look at what you're looking at here.
Okay. Is this here a rock?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of go behind it and take a look.
Okay. Peering ahead, it's on a very, very small hill. From what you can see, on this kind of dirt hill, 3 small-ish pots and what looks like an obelisk in the middle. This obelisk is not much like what you've ever seen before in terms of its structure. It's kind of shaped a little awkwardly, and I'm going to show you that now.
It's penis shaped.
You see the base, and of which the obelisk is standing on, and the very base of the obelisk kind of parts in a way towards like the first quarter. It kind of comes up to a point, and then the rest of the obelisk again comes down to that same point again, but comes back up to the crest of its tippy top, which is also pointed.
Is there any kind of writing on it?
You can't tell from that distance.
Yo, you know what you gotta do, man. Cut your
Don't go
fucking
near it.
hand. Cut your
Just
fucking
piss
hand
on
and
it.
pray to whatever god it is.
I'm gonna make my
Piss
way
on it.
closer.
Okay. As you make your way closer, this uneasiness begins to kind of blanket you. As the rain is kind of coming around the obelisk, you see that the obelisk itself is not wet. And there is some writing on it. What languages do you speak?
How do I think just common, like as a human. I don't have an int mod, so I don't think I would get any bonuses or anything, or any bonus languages, so I think just common.
Okay. Well, common is written on this thing, along with various other languages, probably about 6.
It's odd.
Okay,
and
and
what can I read in common?
So in common are 4 lines, and on it reads, 1,000 years unmoved, 1,000 years trapped. Here lies Algaroth, an entity left untapped.
Does that name ring a bell?
No.
Fuck no.
Let me give me one sec.
Been here for
what was
1,000
what was the name
years.
again?
Algaroth. Algaroth.
Yep.
Alcor.
Ah, drop my pen.
And as you come up to the cusp of, like, you see that it's like the obelisk itself is suspended at that one sort of conjunction point.
So it's almost kind of like levitating, not quite touching.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or sorry, no, it is touching. My bad. It is touching. Yeah, almost like if it's balancing on it, but the physics itself
Just doesn't make sense.
confuse you. Yes,
And you said I got like this uneasy feeling walking up to it.
absolutely.
Okay.
Don't.
Fuck it, I'll touch that shit.
My
Yeah, I'll touch
recommendation
I'm
is
gonna
piss
I'm gonna
on it.
walk a little closer.
And it's just this. You see
There's
the
gonna
same
become
thing
a
written in
sacrifice
common,
down for us.
and then there's other languages too. Like you can't identify the languages, but you know they're of some different descent.
Is it the same on every side?
Yes.
Okay. Do I see any tracks going to or from this thing other than my own?
No, this thing is old. Maybe the slight animal track off in the distance, so you can see kind of from the dirt of maybe a passing deer or
gonna,
something.
Kind of like almost wipe it to kind of see if it feels wet, even though it doesn't feel like or look like the rain is touching it.
Oh
Or getting to
no.
So as you kind of
Yes.
brush your hand,
Okay.
your wet hand over it, you see the water smear across it and then kind of, I guess, coagulate together, like comes together, and then kind of like, almost as if it evaporates off.
Weird.
This thing just evaporated your fucking blood? What the fuck?
You should not have touched it.
Where did you get blood from?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Uh,
But water isn't blood.
Yeah, water's water.
Oh, I thought it, like, okay, never mind.
No, I just wiped water onto it essentially.
God damn it, Cody.
I was like, what
kinda
the
like-
fuck? Get away from that evil shit. Like,
Say the name to myself, it just seems
Just
weird.
sucks his
Never heard of
hands.
it before.
Just...
yeah.
I'm gonna go take a look at. Is this like braziers?
Yeah.
to the pots.
Okay.
Here my ass is thinking soup pot.
Huh. But I just that uneasy feeling doesn't intensify or anything. It just kind of stays.
Yep.
Okay.
The aura is just around these the braziers and the obelisk.
Braziers.
Braziers, yeah.
Just bras. Just bras on the floor.
This is an altar to Slanesh.
It's a little bit more than just Slanesh.
Weird. But touching it didn't give me any kind of like weird vibes. It just felt like rock.
It felt like rock, yes.
Don't touch it again.
I already touched it, and touching it again isn't gonna do anything.
Yeah, but what if it needs water to... I don't
Offer
know,
blood to
resurrect
the blood god.
It's fucking raining, Rap.
it? But there's no water on the surface of it.
What kind
That
of
would
god
be because it
requires water?
evaporates everything that touches it.
Curious Nick wants to fucking put blood on it, but I know that's
Yeah,
not a good idea.
boy.
Blood, evil magic shit. You know, my character's in favor. Not really, probably evil things.
Nick, you know that none of the other guys back at camp have I mean you guys haven't really come across anything like this, and
Yeah. No, I'm just trying to investigate, think of what I want to do.
you could always go
Oh,
back
okay.
and get the party, or
Let's
not
just slow
say
down.
anything at all, or
Or maybe not yet.
Well, I think I'll go
Run
back
and
for
hide.
now. And get everybody. Show them this.
Blood for the blood god.
okay.
It's very tempting, but I know
God
I
for
should.
the blood. God for the god blood.
So guys,
Maybe he'll tell me something about it.
round, I'd say probably 30-45 minutes later, Nick, because you have kind of like drifted out a little ways, Nick comes back. He doesn't have an elk or deer or squirrel, anything under his arm, so
Hey,
he's walking
Wow,
back to
really?
camp with
fucking
nothing.
asshole.
it really is.
Not pulling
Where's
your
the
weight,
food?
man.
And he's just kind of standing there, not saying anything.
It's just. Oh no, he's
Sorry,
T-posing.
Yeah.
Wait, he T-posing?
Oh no!
Yeah.
You can't hear us.
He T-poses, then eats Rizt.
Yeah. I'm an... I found this strange tomb. Not tomb. Tomb's the wrong word.
What?
Burial site.
What?
Found a burial site. Is
Yeah.
there like blood around it?
No blood or anything. There was It was like an obelisk. It was very old. It looked like it hadn't been touched for hundreds, possibly thousands of years.
1,000 years.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah,
Like, so
but
like,
I only read. It's apparently the burial site for somebody named Algaroth. That name doesn't mean anything to me.
not ringing a bell here.
Never.
Not ringing in anything, really.
I don't know. There were other languages on it that I couldn't read. I don't know if it was just saying the same thing, or if
We
it
should
was
go back to it.
part of like a bigger puzzle.
I mean, is it like on the way, or is it like out of the way?
Wait a minute.
It
The
was-
mind flayer that me and Riz got attacked by spoke Undercommon. I wonder
Yeah.
if there's something in the Undercommon on the obelisk.
So it could be. Ryan, just
Um,
curious.
Back to it.
I'm trained in
For
knowledge nobility.
5, sorry.
I don't think that's gonna help with some demons.
This seems
Hey,
more like a deity type
Ryan.
thing.
Yes, sorry.
Just curious. I am trained in knowledge nobility. Just wondering if that might help.
You can try. You can think really, really hard and make a check.
Anytime a DM says you can try in that tone, typically means nah, you retard.
Got a 5. Good job.
The name Algaroth may have had some significance to some person a long time ago, but as far as any relation to an obelisk or anything like that, it's just a name. Could be connected with anybody.
Oh yeah. That's it. I was just curious.
But I can lead you guys back if you want to see more about it. But I got this uneasy feeling walking up to it. But as I left, it like dissipated.
So like,
I don't think we should
was
get
it a
too many
scary
people together.
obelisk?
What's that?
Was it a scary obelisk? What do you mean?
No, it was just an obelisk. Like it looked almost like I said, like a bear. The wording makes it sound like it's a burial site, but it looks more like an altar or like a ritual site of some kind.
What did it say?
Do we wanna mess with that? I'm not. I mean, maybe we can
Like
read it.
Magic? Or
I don't think any of us are.
just
I don't know any magic. I'm not real in tune with it.
I'm not either. It meant nothing to me other than just curiosity, and it, like I said, it kind of left me with an uneasy feeling.
Well, say, like, paraphrasing. What did it say?
Exactly what it said. It's a burial. Like it says that it's a burial site that.
But let's
been
go
left.
see if we can find it again. If you can lead us back.
Yeah,
there.
I could lead you back to it.
Plus, maybe
Okay.
we'll find some game on the way, and it'll be worth it. Either way.
you really like me.
Well, you know, we're running on fumes, so I mean, any food is good
Oh.
for us.
Why did everything
Okay.
just turn down for me?
What?
There we go. My mic, I bumped it and it
Oh.
moved everything down. So.
So I'm gonna bring everybody back. So you're leading them to the.
Yeah. I guess I forgot to mention this. This obelisk isn't very structurally sound. Or at least it shouldn't be.
Okay. I like how you mentioned that walking up to it.
Yeah. Like, hey guys, don't touch it. It might fall over. No, it's very weird how it's sitting.
This is actually a
Oh
lot.
shit, a rain
spookier
effect?
than
It's very laggy, but
I also only get
Uh,
the
so
sound
we-
of rain every once in a while.
I'm
Looks like a
assuming we all
reverse
feel
Stargate.
uneasy.
Yeah. So walking up to it, you guys see this this obelisk. I don't know. This obelisk type structure. However, the base that it's sitting on is it's made of stone. It's square. However, the obelisk itself kind of cuts off quarter way up, and it's almost as if two obelisks are on top of each other. I'll just kind of show you guys a very rough drawing of exactly kind of what it looks like.
Oh.
That's
Yeah, see what I mean?
so. Do you guys want to like not
That's
push it
fair
over?
Probably pushing it over doesn't sound like a good idea.
I feel like that would
be
Not
a
be-
bad idea.
Guys, do you want to light all the fires and see what happens?
How about no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah. All right. I don't know if I'll be able to get them to light with my flint, but it doesn't
Well,
look like they have stuff
look at-
inside of them that can burn
As you
still.
hang on, as you say that, I say, well, look at the obelisk.
Yeah. I guess I'll do it. What would it be? A search?
Well,
Or
I mean,
spot?
no, not
I'm just
necessarily.
telling you. I'm pointing it out.
It's
Yeah,
just
I
a, it's a
need to make a
stone
roll.
obelisk.
But what I'm
Oh, that's weird.
are the braziers doing the same thing, or is it just the obelisk?
Yeah. Do they stay dry?
No, the braziers are wet.
Okay. So
Can me and Cody read anything else?
What languages do you know?
Undercommon.
Just
And
undercommon.
Sylvan.
Under
I
Sylvan?
know- Wait, what's up, Rap? What are you on?
I know
I
Alvin.
was talking to Ryan about what languages they also had on.
So, with all the various languages you guys know and all the different ones specific
Fine,
to
simple
your
Sylvan.
person, you look at the common, and you look at any other language, undercommon, under Sylvan,
No, not under Sylvan, just Sylvan.
Sylvan, whatever. They all
Very
read the same thing. It's almost like printed over and over again.
Hmm.
1,000 years unmoved, 1,000 years trapped. Here lies Algaroth, an entity left untapped.
So it's about this thing named Algaroth?
It
Guys?
seems like
No, it could be referring to how the stones are standing on
Can you
top
say
of
it
each
one
other.
more time, Ryan? Jesus Christ.
1,000 years.
Crap! Stop. Let Ryan do it.
1,000 years unmoved, 1,000 years trapped. Here lies Algaroth, an entity left untapped.
this seems like a prison. The way it
Yeah,
works.
that's why I don't think we should light the braziers.
I don't think that would do anything. I feel like if we toppled it somehow, that would release it. Because it
Yeah,
says
which-
1,000 years unmoved. That would. I assume that means how they're balancing on each other like that. Something's got to be holding them in place. But I doubt a simple push would knock them over, because it doesn't seem like they should be doing in the first place. There's got to be some kind of magic.
Yeah, I had touched it and it didn't fall over, but I didn't exactly try to push it over.
Nick, when you
Well,
had touched it, you noticed a heavy force keeping it in place. There's nothing you could do to really like.
So even if I pushed it, it didn't seem like it would have moved.
You haven't tried pushing it, but you just put your hand on it and it felt very solid.
I'm gonna touch it. I'm just gonna touch it and see what happens.
Okay.
Maybe it reacts differently to different races.
Your hand comes up and just gently rests on the stone.
Okay, that's about what I expected, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't
think
know if we
light
should.
these things, guys.
I think this has got to be important. We should mark this down on our maps, like as a spot to potentially.
I
out
think we
for.
should still try and light the fire.
Yeah,
see
we
if it
could try
does
to light
anything.
one and see if it takes. It looks like we're gonna need all three lit to do anything. Maybe.
Oh hell yeah, dog! I can be upside down.
Riz, do you have a flint?
Yeah,
Hey, can you toss me it?
sure.
All right, I'm gonna give my flint to the flint that Riz tossed me to Aurelius real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I'll
go
start
behind the
marking this
wall.
again. Alright, we're gonna try to light these
Make
on
a-
three, alright guys?
make a
And I'm
light
gonna
fire
move
check.
silently to try and hide.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And with stroke of your flint, you try to light it, as best as you can, but it's not wanting to light.
Okay.
Magical fire?
It could be the rain as well. Just
Yeah,
too
it's
damp.
probably green.
We might be able to come back on a day it's not raining.
I mean, camp
Uh,
isn't
don't we
really
light
that far
something
away. So
under- Why don't we light
I
something under
have a
tree?
torch. I have some torches that we could light up
Yeah.
in to
Use
try
a
to light
torch.
these.
okay.
Alright, here, let's I'll pop one of those on. and
Yeah, I
see
would
if
say
we
just
can't
light
get-
one and walk it around. We don't
Mhm.
gotta light 3 torches.
No, I don't think wasting all 3 would be worth it. If we can't get one lit, then we know that the other's probably
Exactly.
And then we could put oil on these.
Yeah, let's use the torch.
So you light up a torch, and as best as you can, even on the dry coals of this thing, you bring your torch in to light it, and even the dry doesn't seem to want to ignite.
Put oil on it?
You try to put oil on it, ever so slightly. I mean, even just a drop to see if anything really happens. And as you lay the torch back in, even the oil does not ignite.
So we got something here, but I don't know what. This isn't something I've encountered before. The rock can't get wet, and these coals can't light.
Yeah, there's no reason the fire or the oil shouldn't light even in water. Like it would still light.
So we've got something at play here. It's a rock that can't be wet and coals that can't be lit.
I'm gonna put my hand back.
What
on
is
my-
that? What is...
Okay, you rest your hand on the stone.
Now, I'm not gonna try and push it over, but I'm gonna try and put a little pressure on it and see if it like
Yes.
Okay.
does anything.
You put a slight bit of pressure on it, and it's very reinforced for something that it's only balancing on a point.
Yeah, for something that shouldn't be.
Yes.
It's like a barrier
Are they-
around
is
it or
there-
something? Like an invisible...
Not
Hey,
that
yeah,
you
I
can
was-
tell. You are touching the obelisk stone.
And it's here. I'm gonna do a search just to see if there's anything else around that maybe we're not
Like a magical barrier.
grasping. You know, I'm real good at looking.
To your knowledge, there's really nothing there. I mean, I don't know what you're looking for. However, there is an obelisk in front of you.
Yeah, I don't know what either. I mean, that was more towards the obelisk. Like maybe there's seams on it or something, but
No,
I don't know
kind
what
of,
that would even cause.
kind of brushing your hand along the corners of the stone, looking for any sort of compartment, even under it, around it, just any sort of like hidden push buttons. Nothing.
I'm
Can we
gonna.
move these braziers, or are they like implanted in the ground?
They're basically implanted in the ground.
Okay.
You'd have to dig
I'm
them up.
digging the ground.
Do the coals feel like anything weird, or does it just feel like normal coals?
Feels like normal coals.
We should dig into the ground.
I feel like it's not gonna
We
do
could
much.
probably reveal the other obelisk, but do we have a shovel, and do we also have the energy to waste on this? We are still trying to get to Claw. I think we've spent enough time here. At this point, we might mark it down and come back sometime. Because we're not the best off right now. But we do have the rainwater to collect for the day. We'll have water at least. So, and like, gosh, this is just so fucking weird.
I
Like,
suggest you just fucking leave it here.
well,
No, we
yeah,
gotta
but I don't
do
want to move it. I just wanted to see if we
Gotta-
could make anything happen.
Give me an arrow.
You can have one of mine. I'll give him an arrow.
Okay. I'm gonna like prick my finger with the arrow.
Okay.
Blood for the blood god.
Yeah. I'm gonna go over to the coals first and see if it does anything on the coals. Like see if maybe it lights for some odd reason.
No, you bleed onto a
Okay.
wet coal.
Now for the moment of truth, I'm gonna do the same thing to the obelisk. Just kind of.
Blood
Damn
for
it.
the blood god.
So you prick your finger with an arrow, and after confirming that nothing much is happening due to the blood on the coal, you walk over to the obelisk itself and kind of run your bloody finger across the stone. And much like how the rain coagulated and evaporated off the blood, does the exact same. Follows suit.
Thank God.
That's it.
No blood for the blood god.
No, it is blood for the blood god. The blood god just didn't come out of the fucking ground and murder all of us.
So, What, to the best of our knowledge, this is probably
I'll say.
some magic spell that we just don't understand.
Yeah, something that we're just not getting.
Yeah, this is. Well, we tried. I mean, we gave it a good try, but I think it's time to mark this down, move on, and try to make it to Claw.
Yeah.
Maybe bring it up and see if anyone's ever been here.
Yeah, bring up the name or something like that.
Yeah, I'll go right.
I think we should be careful with the name, guys.
Why would we be
Why?
careful with a name that's thousands of years old?
Because maybe there's somebody that's still looking for this thing.
Okay. But
Like, I'm just saying, we should only tell people we trust. We shouldn't just ask random people.
I don't trust. I
Yeah,
barely
how many
trust any
people
of
do
you
you know that
guys.
live in
We've
town?
known each other for a couple days.
Yeah.
I mean,
Plus, you're hiding behind a rock.
Yeah,
Like, are you
you
sure
don't
about this?
fucking
Like,
know what's gonna happen.
no, I don't know what's gonna happen, but like,
we're kind of like struggling for options at the moment.
we're not. We're
But
not doing the greatest. Right
At this
now,
point, I think we should just continue. I
we
can't think of
definitely,
anything else to try.
we should head back to where our camp was and mark this down on our maps. Potentially
Maybe look for
return in
some
the
food
future.
along the way.
Yeah, we gotta try and get some food on the way back, or else we're just gonna have wasted half our day.
I'll make a quest point and then add it to active quests, and you guys can go back to it whenever you'd like.
All right.
Alright.
So this is so like out of game. This is some cool ass puzzle that we're gonna get to solve. That's what it seems like at least.
And then it's gonna kill us.
Or it's gonna be some lit ass dude that just got sealed and it's like, hey dude, you want a free fucking magical power? Here's magical power.
Underneath is Tomb of Horrors.
Yeah, we come here like after we're done and Ryan's like, the tomb has opened.
So
Yeah, I think we're all ready to head out.
okay. If everybody's in agreement.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. As you kind of shake your head in bewilderment at this structure that you've come upon, you can't seem to figure out exactly what's going on, what to do, what can you do, and if there's anything you can do at all. Following the path back down and making your way further into the forest towards Claw, dusk approaches, and much like the nights before, gathering your provisions and settling down for the night, you lay your bedrolls out and drift off into a very heavy sleep.
Good.
And that is a good place to stop it, I think.
I think, yeah. We're
Yeah.
nearly to Claw. God, that puzzle's gonna fucking bug me, man.
Yeah, I know.
Uh,
That's why I was trying so hard to figure it out without
Like, I
doing the
didn't-
blood thing, and that still
the
didn't
thing
even.
is, like, if it's something aggressive, we probably just get killed. But
No,
well,
if it's something
not
aggressive, we
about
probably
hey,
just
hey.
destroyed Mir.
Hey, what about the mark on that assassin?
Yeah?
do we see?
Wasn't
we have
it
the
like
mark
some
on the
demonic-looking A thing?
Yeah?
Oh.
Yeah, I wrote it down, or I kind of drew it.
Yeah, man.
What was his
That
name?
almost could have something to do with that.
Algorand.
Algaroth. Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Algaroth.
Well, I didn't know it, so there you go, Cody.
Shit! No,
I was
I'm
just
not
thinking that was like the Assassin's Guild mark, but
I didn't see that, so I don't know. But
yeah, we
yes,
didn't,
Well,
I
shit,
didn't see it in
boys.
game. But I thought
Oh,
out
shit,
of
we're figuring
game,
it
I'm
out.
pretty sure that's
Maybe it's the
that's
cult
like
of
Assassin's Guild.
Algaroth.
That could be too.
I'm glad I
mean,
got
it's like
the
a head
wolves
horn.
dog in the party. Fucking hell, that's
the
what that
cult
is.
of Algaroth.
Yeah.
I just
Oh,
realized I never had a
You
relic
know what
hand
we should
back in
do?
Flint.
We should research it in the library.
Okay, but
yeah, let's
yeah,
just go
that's
to
not
our
a bad
local
idea.
forest
But
break.
like,
There's books all around you, dude. It's a forest.
Yeah, there's paper
Wait,
fucking
wait,
everywhere,
wait,
man.
Wait, everyone, hold on. So, if the assassin came to kill us and he was a follower of Algaroth, do you think Algaroth wants us dead?
Or the cult of Algaroth wants us dead. That doesn't mean Algaroth does. They probably have no fucking clue what
Like,
Algaroth
Why would
wants.
this
accidentally
cult want you
unleashed
dead?
that
Are you
motherfucker of the obelisk? Let's assume he's trapped in there. He comes and kills us. We want
But
him
why would this deity want you? Like, what are you that
We don't know
important?
it's a deity. It could
That's
just
what
be a
we need to find out.
powerful wizard or something.
But why would they want you in particular dead? Is what I'm saying.
We don't know. Why did they want? Why did they want? Why did they want
Well,
anything?
it's something to do with Felix Thibodeaux. Thibodeaux?
Also, like, I don't think you guys put too much thought into this, but that might say you whenever.
God, please.
What did he say?
You remember
What did he say?
that mind flayer that was in your
Ryan.
guys' fucking head and said you rap? I'm talking.
No memes.
But when that mind flayer was talking to you guys, it said you in your head, but maybe it knew who you were. I don't know. You guys knew that. It's just me throwing it out there in case you forgot it. But
Your
Well,
head? That
Yeah, it said
what-
whenever
you.
it said in your head, it said you in undercommon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe it knew who you were. Like, why would it just say
Maybe
you?
that was
Like, I don't know.
Algar or no? Well, that was a mind.
It was the
flayer,
mind
but-
flayer. Yeah. Like maybe it
Well,
knew.
do
who
they
you
know
were.
that was a mind flayer? Maybe Algaroth's like a superior mind flayer. Maybe he's free already.
Well, they know it's a mind flayer because of what I described it to them.
Yeah, but
Well,
uh,
Cody
maybe
knows
that
this.
he's already out of that obelisk, and that's why Oxford got attacked.
that's probably we should probably try to find like a ruling city in the Mirrodin and see if we can't bring this to someone.
Yeah, we
Also,
should find like a scholar.
If no one else has told has read news about Oxford Cross, we should spread the news of Oxford Cross's destruction, because people
And
should know
the
that
colony.
it's not safe to go there.
And
That
the
was what that
colony.
picture- that was what that symbol was,
Aurelius.
Right. Right. Hang on,
What's
I
up?
sent it to the group chat of the symbol. I just want to make sure that I got it right.
Make sure to post that in the Rodeo the Discord.
Road to Addajio.
Okay. I will post it in the Discord.
Wasn't it pointy on the bottom, Ryan?
Yeah.
Like under the A, there was a point. Like under the
Oh, was there?
crossbar, there was a pointy part.
Here, I'll
Yeah,
I'll
fill it in and then I'll redraw it.
yeah. So it's like
Basic is actually here. He's just not playing with us. Well,
Yep.
that's all right.
He's being a bitch.
Where's the? Where can I post it in the Discord?
the Rodeo Addajio
In the
text
Road
chat.
to Addajio
Oh, I see it.
text.
I see it. Yep. I just didn't see it at first.
This is all connected with our mission for Felix.
Well, yeah, because the Algaroth clan member was trying to attack him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, right after you guys got that mission.
It's about Mr. Light and Orflea being. It's all connected.
Did you redraw it, Nick?
I got it.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
kind of.
Ryan was fixing it. Okay, so I got it mostly there.
I can't believe I fucking asked Mountain Dew God about the obelisk and he didn't say anything. I
Mountain
can't
Dew
even.
God.
I don't have a deity. If I had taken him potentially, but
There's
I
no
didn't
Mountain Dew
actually have
God.
a deity.
Mountain Dew does not exist.
That
I mean, it does, just not here.
no Mountain Dew God.
Mountain Dew God.
Mountain Dew God. does
So,
not-
I
not
love
on your deity.
I love the discussion. I'm going to stop the recording though.
Yeah.
But I love discussion, man. So fucking good. It's hilarious.
Fuck, where do we gotta
I
go?
think we're right, though.
All right.